mourning and mourn the drowned. Here, the sea is diluted with river. I watch it slaver like a dog curing of rabies. Its ravening over, lick-spittle ocean nuzzles the dry ground. But the dream that woke me was worse than the sea's gray slip-slap. There are no such sounds by it. This crushing of people is something we live with daily by unaccountable whim or caught up in some harebrained scheme of death, tangled in cars, dropped from the sky, in flame, men and women break the pledge of breath. And now, underwater, gone all jetsam and small, in the pressure of oceans collected, a squad of brave men in a hall. Why can't our dreams be content with the terrible facts? The only animal cursed with responsible sleep, we trace disaster always to our own acts. I met a monstrous self trapped in the black deep. All these years, he smiled, I built a sea for this crush of water. Then he saved only me. We invest ships with life. Look at a harbor at first light. With better grace than men in their movements, the vessels run to their labors, working the fields that tide has made green again. Their beauty is womanly. They are named for ladies and queens, although by a wise superstition these are called after fish, the finned boats, silent and submarine. The crushing of any ship has always been held in dread, like a house burned or a great tree felled. I think of how sailors laugh, as if cold and wet and dark and lost were their private funny derision. And I can judge then what dark compression astonishes them now, their sunken faces set unsmiling where the currents sluice to and fro and without humor, somewhere northeast of here and below. See, brothers, I lower to you the ingenuity of dreams, strange lungs and bells to escape in. Let me stay aboard last. We amend our dreams in half-sleep. Then it seems easy to talk to the severe dead and explain the past. Now they are saying, do not be ashamed to stay alive. You have dreamt nothing that we do not forgive. And gentlier, study something deeper than yourselves, as how the heart, when it turns diver, delves and saves. Whether we give assent to this or rage is a question of temperament and does not matter. Some will has been done past our understanding, past our guilt, surely, equal to our fears. Dullards, we are set again to the cryptic blank page where the sea schools us with terrible water. The noise of a boat breaking up and its men is in our ears, although by a wise superstition these are called after fish. The crushing of any ship has always been held in dread. Excuse me. The ocean, forgive me. The last two lines on the next page. The bottom here is too far down for our sounding. The ocean was salt before we crawled. I'm sorry about